Your name is Rose Lalonde. As you recline on your bed, hands behind your ghostly white hair, your lavender eyes scan the ceiling. Even though you've just awoken, a fresh coat of matte black lipstick festoons your lips, which are presently pursed into a thin, severe line, as always. You might be slight, a mere 5'2" without so much as a single rope of muscle, but you have a distinct feminine severity that makes even the most grizzled of old men hesitate before telling you to smile more often. Whenever someone tells you you look like a librarian, you smile. The rain outdoors falls in gray sheets, lightning cracking across the New England sky as a branch wraps your cozy bedroom window. It's the atmosphere you most enjoy, holding a book in one hand and a knitting needle in the other, or perhaps enjoying a conversation with one of your many friends. Presently, however, you have bigger fish to fry than the rain outside and its lovely atmosphere, namely, corresponding with a certain friend of yours who's having a birthday. Sadly, as you are several hours ahead of him on the East Coast, he's probably still asleep. No matter, this gives you much-needed reading time. You crack open one of your trusty tomes, a black-bound book with a sinister title, Your Favorite Kind. The Grimoire for Summoning the Zoologically Dubious, the stock title reads, with creepy drawings of weird tentacle monsters underneath it. This book was a gift from the same friend who is celebrating a birthday, so you find it thematically appropriate to explore on this, a gray and momentous occasion. You flip open the page to the bookmarked entry.
The Grimoire for Summoning the Zoologically Dubious. Glib, preserver of life, speaker of the vast glub, emissary to the dark gods. Let not the name of this dread beast fool you. Floating in the pools of an alien planet, the preserver of life's epithet serves not to describe some benevolent conservation of life. No, the emissary is a dark beast, with lungs and vocal flaps lining its innards. It preserves life, only in that it allows her charges to continue living, having the power to wipe them out with ease. Should it ever deign to open its beak for any purpose outside of feasting, it will emit its undersea caterwaul, erupting on the surface in what scholars know as the vast glub. Once the speaker of the vast glub howls, all life in the galaxy will come to an abrupt end. Fear not, though, readers, as its speech is kept to a whisper through the efforts of her keeper, the Witch of Life, who keeps the speaker sated by feeding her the creatures of the sea. Should the witch ever fail, the vast glub will reverberate around Paradox space.
Ah, yes, you do so love to read about the Lovecraftian monstrosities. Sadly, you no sooner crack the page than you hear something that makes your blood boil. Something far, far worse than any of the heinous monsters housed within this arcane tome. A sound far more horrid than the vast glub itself.
Honey, come down for brek.
Brek? Oh, your mother means breakfast. She tries to stay hip with the lingo by shortening words, but it just makes her already slurred speech even more incomprehensible.
Honey!
The voice demands, gaining a grating tone. You pinch the bridge of your nose and descend the staircase of your home towards the kitchen to avoid any more motherly screeching. Your home is of modern design, your mother being a very wealthy scientist working at the nearby Skynet Labs. She works in renewable energy, and the sound of your home's hydroelectric generator hums gently along with the river that runs directly underneath your floor. Your mother is in the kitchen, awaiting your arrival with a grim smile on her face, hands clasped.
Ah, I see you've opted for the Bloody Mary breakfast,
You dryly state, noting the glass on the counter next to her own meal, a rye bagel with cream cheese, untoasted. It says a lot that she doesn't eat what she cooks for you.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, Rosie.
Your mother says, winking. You don't react.
It's 7 a.m. here, though.
You say without pause, letting the quip fall flat. Your mother just looks away and laughs emptily. A beat of silence as she seems to force herself to perk up.
I made brek.
She repeats that irritating word again. You look down at the dining room table, upon which is the classic breakfast. 2 eggs and 3 bacon strips, lined up in a smiling face. The only issue is the eggs are runny enough to be raw, and the bacon has been seared to inedible pieces of what might as well be tree bark.
Goodness, Mother.
You say, more sarcastic than you intended.
I simply couldn't deign to eat such a culinary delight you've so earnestly poured your effort into.
You withdraw your phone, snapping a photo, wiping a false tear from your eye.
This is worthy of a museum, Mother. Not my stomach. Come on. Don't you want some of Mama's home-cooked?
Your mother begins, her voice cracking a little.
No.
You cut her off.
I do believe I shall have to, once again, retire to my room with no breakfast. When will you stop making such prodigal dishes, Mother? Truly, a chef was your true calling.
She falls silent, lips pursed, and you can tell she knows she's made a mistake. You used to feel bad when she balked like this, but now you simply don't care. For 18 years you've suffered good-natured mothering that has failed in every regard except intentions. Your mother is single, of course. A chronic bachelorette who has had more suitors than you can count, with an alcohol habit so bad you've had to hold her hair once a week for the past near decade. You always wonder why she chose to keep you. She is a scientist at the top of her field, and you are so clearly a nuisance on her life that it hurts for her to so much as smile at you. You feel like a burden, and you feel burdened in the same house.
I'm sorry. I never really learned to cook or anything.
She nearly whispers. Again, she sounds heartbroken, but neglect has left your heart cold. When you don't respond, she slides the mess into the garbage.
I guess I just...
Before you have to hear another deluge of excuses from your alcoholic mother, you interrupt.
I'm going to be in my room,
You say, turning your back on Roxanne Lalonde. As you walk away, you hear her yet again false enthusiasm, slurping down her Bloody Mary, already opening the fridge for more OJ.
All right, sweetie. I love you.
You don't reply. In your room, you flip open your laptop and check your correspondences. Dave and John are both fast asleep, but one name is still illuminated as online.
Hello, Jade. Another late night?
Hi, Rose. More like early morning.
You keep odder hours than I do.
Well, I'm in a way different time zone.
How is life on a deserted island, anyway? Or was it a gleaming golden city in which you lived, where the clouds give you a view of the future?
Rose, did you have another argument with your mom? You're so cranky today.
Apologies. You hit the nail on the head, as a matter of fact. I'm sorry, being sarcastic is a habit by now.
It's okay. And for the record, I'm not making that stuff up. I do live on an island with my grandpa.
And what of the gold cities?
Those are just dreams, dummy. Important dreams. But I don't live there.
Curiouser and curiouser, Miss Jade.
You're one to talk. So, did you get the game?
I did. I apologize. If you truly do live on some remote island, you'll probably have to wait to play with us until someone can ship you a copy.
Nope, I have one.
Ah, a pre-order or some such?
Something like that.
So cryptic. And your internet is good enough to play with us then?
Well, maybe. I don't know. It all depends on how things shake out. It's a big day over here.
Well, however this game situation ends up, I'm excited to see you at college this fall.
Rose, I already told you. I'm not going to college.
Wait, what? But you got into Northern Illinois just like Dave, John, and I, didn't you?
Of course I was accepted.
What's the issue then? Money?
No, it's just not in the cards. I don't think...
Jade, is this about one of your dreams?
Yeah, exactly.
Jade, you cannot seriously be thinking of skipping college because it came to you in a dream. Dreams can be symbolic, but they aren't prophetic, no matter how many of yours have allegedly come true.
Allegedly, she says. It's not that I don't want to go, Rose. I just have a feeling I'll be somewhere else soon. That's all I can explain, okay?
Very well. Just promise you'll at least try if you're able.
Fair.
I'll make sure the boys save you a spot in the game, just in case.
Thanks, Rose. I've gotta go. Beck is bugging me.
After this sidebar with your strangest compatriot, you notice your aforementioned birthday friend is now available. Predictably, this friend is John, and you proceed to have a series of conversations with him, which culminates in installing the game. However, things go differently for you, the server player. For starters, unlike your friend John, your own copy opens up a game interface, overlaid on what you assume is a view of John's webcam. Nothing happened.
On the contrary, I believe it worked. Can you see me?
See you, like, in the game?
I think so. I can see you. It's difficult to explain. Let me try something.
My screen just went blank. How curious, this game. Upon more inspection, the view opens up, showing John in his bedroom in its entirety. View unbounded by his webcam. You have no clue what kind of technology might lie within this game, but it seems advanced. Above the view of John's room, on your screen, are a variety of icons, all seeming to be some different function of cursor. You click the one labeled Grab. It reminds you of The Sims. You're able to mouse around and get different view of his rooms and his truly unfortunate movie posters on the walls. Behind John, you mouse over something with this new grab cursor in his room, a large teal-blue book on the bookshelf, clicking to see what happens. To your astonishment, the book begins to hover, dragged by your mouse. John, sadly, remains petulantly glued to his computer screen, blind to the floating book behind him. Or perhaps it's just an overlay and there really is no book. You have no idea, nor enough experience with video games to extrapolate how weird this is.
Hold still.
What do you mean, hold still? I'm not in the game.
You're not?
No.
Odd. I can see you.
You said that already. How do you see me?
I just see you. Inside your bedroom.
What? Okay, hardy har. To your
serious,
adaptation,
John.
the book isn't leaving your mouse even as you let go. You don't want to throw it, so you check the instruction manual, finding there is none.
I'm going to try something.
Alright.
Could you move from your chair, John?
What?
John, please, I don't know how long I can hold it.
Hold what? You're not making... You take a breath and click. Fortunately, it does successfully let go of the book. Unfortunately, you witness the book bonk against John's head, then your friend crumple to the floor, motionless.
John, look out!
Relax. For the last time, Rose, I'm not in the game yet. Yeah, John, look out. A lesbian is going to psychoanalyze you.
John, please, for the love of God, duck!
It's too late. Fuck, did you just kill your friend? No, that can't be right. This is a video game. When you die in the game, do you die for real?
John?
Lmao, did something actually bean you, dude?
John, please respond. My mental health hinges on it.
Johnny boy. TT, what the fuck did you do? Did you quantum murder our friend?
If I say I don't know, will you be more angry or confused?
The fuck do you mean you don't know? You either did or you didn't. You watch the screen, mousing back and forth. Oof, he looks down for the count. Maybe if you, grab a bucket of water and splash it on him? You scroll over to his bathroom, finding the sink. Good. This will be awkward, but it just might work. Hesitantly, you click on the sink.
Fuck.
You hiss. You'd only click the tap to turn it on, but the entire blooming fixture tore itself out of the wall. You let go, but it's too late, the porcelain sink clattering to the ground, causing a spray of water from the pipes to erupt.
Dave, answers, now.
Okay. John still isn't back. What did you do?
Tell me what you know about this game. I think I've just knocked our friend John unconscious.
How in tarnation did you do that? You are literally across a United States.
Evidently, with this video game you can control other spaces. And using that power, Fuck. I don't know, I'm just worried.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen you freak out like this. It's kind of wild. The unflappable becomes the flapped. Sadly, before you can load a witty retort into the chamber and press enter, your screen goes black, as does your room. Your heart thuds. No. Your friend is unconscious, possibly in real life, possibly in a game. This is no time for a power surge. You uselessly click the power key, but it's no use. This hunk of junk is so old that its battery is worthless without being plugged in. You run your hands through your blonde hair, growling in frustration.
Mother!
You call out, gathering your laptop and power cable, depositing them in a small laptop cozy you knitted yourself.
The power's out!
You're stating the obvious and their mother snorts.
You're telling me. I only half-shaved my gams with the old electric razor.
Your mother, already tipsy, emerges from the bathroom, one leg slathered in lotion, the other dusted with blonde leg hairs.
We have a generator underneath this confounded abode, Mother. How did this happen?
Your voice is more demanding than you intended it to be. Your mom shrugs.
The generator's for Mama's lab. The rest of the house runs on plain old city electricity.
You look out the window. The rain is pounding even harder now, so hard it almost looks like nighttime. The woods surrounding your home is thick, giving you a potent feeling of claustrophobia.
I'm going to the observatory. You had solar panels installed there, right?
You point your thumb upstairs.
Rosie, just relax. You can talk to your little friends later. Don't go up there. The rain's gonna make the stairs slick, and there's no guardrail leading up there anymore.
The observatory is a tower that is attached to your house by an outdoor staircase. You have fond memories of sleeping there as a child in a sleeping bag, while your mother explained the planets and stars to you, while shining lights on the domed ceiling. It was a simpler time, and the memory keeps you from snapping angrily at your mother.
Fine.
You lie. Once your mom wobbles back into the bedroom, you're going to make a break for the observatory. Hell or high water. The door leading to the observatory stairs exits the flat roof of your home. The moment you open it, you're blasted in the face with pelting rain. Even though you've sealed your laptop cozy inside an oversized Ziploc bag, you feared it getting waterlogged before long, so you make haste. Not only is your house tall, the staircase sits over top of the river that flows under your house, meaning one false move, and you're toast. The water is particularly high today, meaning that the current must be fierce to match. Your jaw sets. Now, not only is John in danger, but your mom has told you not to do something. And as all children know, moms telling you not to do something is the best way to make that thing seem cool and great to do. You realize this, and how foolish it is, but in spite of this, you take the first step onto the slippery stairs. Your mother was correct. The guardrail, being ancient, had fallen off the stairs a while back, meaning neither you nor your mom has been out here in a while. You hope that means that the solar array has collected a lot of power. One step, then two, clapping against the wet stone. Your teeth chatter and you're already soaked, praying your poor laptop is safe, writing off your shirt and lavender skirt as doomed to the rain. You make the mistake of looking down and gasp loudly. It's only a 20-foot drop. One that you could survive with maybe a broken bone, but it's a drop with water at the bottom. Still, your hand closes around the doorknob of the observatory, and before you know it, you're slumped against the door. You stand after catching your breath, hand hesitating before flicking the light switch.
Yes!
You breathe as the lights pop on. Power! You hasten to dash over to an outlet on the wall near the defunct telescope that once peeked out into the stars, and listen to the rain batter the metal dome as you watch your computer boot up. To your relief, the game opens right where you left it. A view of John's now ruined bathroom, now featuring a middle-aged man in a trilby shouting inside of it. Sorry, John's dad, but you can't worry about the consequences of those actions yet. You zoom out, trying to find John's room again with the Sims-like view of your Spurb controls.
John, have you recovered? Please respond, or I fear I may lose my remaining sanity points. Hello? Dave? John?
Fucking bullshit. Stupid John and stupider Dave. You at last find John's room again, but to your frustration, John is not inside. Raking your nails down your face, you grit your teeth. Your heart skips, however, when you see a message from your bonked friend. Hey, Rose. Sorry, my dad's freaking out. My bathroom got fucked up somehow, and he thinks I did it. You've got to see this. This place is fucked.
My goodness, your bathroom? How odd. I'm sure this has no relation to the oddities currently unfolding, and the specifics have likely evaporated into the ether. Let's discuss something else. Are you okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, I think a book fell off the shelf and beamed me. Dave told me you did it somehow. Are you a ghost, Rose?
For now, I'm safely encased in my meat suit, as it were. However, I am ready and able to turn you into a ghost if you don't listen to me carefully.
I can't listen, Rose. We're in a web chat.
Please uninstall the game. I do believe it's trying to murder us.
You see John return to his room and sit at his computer instead of having to text you on his stupid little PDA thing. Honestly, iPhones exist, John. Wait, are you saying you really can see me? That's so creepy, Rose. How many fingers am I holding up?
1. Your middle finger.
What the fuck? Can you see me jerking it, Rose?
What? No, I can't see you jerking it, you imbecile. Nor would I want to. This ability is new to me.
Well, okay. If I jerk it, I'll let you know. Please don't watch me jerking it, Rose.
I didn't think it needed stating, John, but I won't watch you jerk it. In return, please do not make me the witness to such an act.
I guess you're like a lesbian anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hey, how did you find out you were a lesbian anyways, Rose?
John, I'm going to bonk you with your stupid book again if you don't use your last remaining brain cells to focus. We don't have time to discuss my lesbionics.
Hey, this book isn't stupid, it was my Nana's. Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of practical japery.
I'm going to type in caps now to indicate my stern irritation. John.
Whoops, right. Focus.
There's no quit game button, so I'm afraid I'm stuck watching you. I'll just leave the game alone and it will be fine. Probably.
I don't know, it kind of seems fun to me. I did get beamed, and you did apparently ruin my bathroom, but if we're careful, maybe it'll be worth playing.
Are you sure? You're the one with the broken bathroom. Not that I had anything to do with that could be proven in a court of law.
Yeah, let's see it through.
Well, okay. I found a set of instructions, though it's not evident for what purpose. It's more like a checklist.
Okay, let's start there. I'll be like your sim. Okay, no, you kill your sims.
Relax, John, please, before I remove all the ladders to your pools.
In the corner of the screen, there's a 3-step checklist written in a friendly, legible Arial font, provided by the game as a tutorial. 1. Deploy Cruxtruder. 2. Extrude Totem. 3. Prototype Sprites. 4. Alchemize Totem. 5. Enter. Well?
I have no idea what the fuck any of this is. It says to deploy a Cruxtruder. What a Cruxtruder is, or how to deploy it, remains to be seen, but I will do it aggressively at the first chance.
Whoa, Rose. Buy a girl dinner first.
Oh, wait. Here, there's a catalog of machines I can... Oh god.
You find a drop-down menu of items, much like the purchase catalog for The Sims, but there aren't any items you recognize. One of them, however, does say Cruxtruder, which you click. What you didn't expect, however, is for the item to materialize in John's room, right in front of the bedroom door. Holy shit! Rose, you made a thing! Did you make that thing? The thing in question is odd. It looks like a tube attached to a large computer screen, which displays only a countdown clock. Ooh, that's ominous. There are only 5 minutes or so left on this thing.
Perhaps that is when the top opens?
Opens?
Yes. See on the top? The tube has a cap on it.
Heh, I'm gonna pop this bad boy open early. You said that step 2 was to extrude the totem, right? Well, I bet the totem is in there. Hang on! And to her abject shock, John leaps out his window, landing in the shrubs below, dashing back indoors like a madman.
John, what the fuck?
Sadly, John is away from his computer for now. You decide to look through the rest of the catalog of items. Every one of these things has a little number next to it and a lowercase g. Maybe this means gold. You don't have any gold, and neither does John, but luckily for you, there is one more free item, something called an alchemeter. Seeing as there's no room to place it in John's bedroom, you place the odd contraption on the balcony. This one looks like a platform with a smaller tube next to it.
I think I'm getting this. You get the tube from the Cruxtruder, then you put it in this alchemeter device. Head to your balcony after you get the tube.
Your instructions are put on hold, however, as John reappears, scrambling back up to his room, pushing on the door. You see him check his dumb PDA again. Whoops, I can't get back into my room. You blocked my door, dingus. Move it out of the way.
I can't. Moving larger objects costs some resource I don't have. Just squeeze inside. Wait. John, what are you holding?
A sledgehammer! You watch helplessly as the dumbest boy on the planet Earth rears back and swings the heavy mallet into his door like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, an equal amount of glee on his face. Here's Johnny! You facepalm. Once his door is open, he scrambles into it, seemingly unbothered by the idea of splinters.
At the risk of a warning coming too late, John, please do not use the hammer on an alien item put inside your bedroom via video game wizardry.
There are only 2.5 minutes left, Rose. I gotta.
John, think about this. I didn't smack all the sense out of you. John! Oh God, perhaps I did.
Before you can plead with him to stop, the lights suddenly go off, your computer following suit in 5 more seconds, just in time to see John gleefully bash the Cruxtruder open, a neon glue sphere leaping out.
Fuck.
You hiss for the second time that day. That was less than an hour of juice. You shouldn't have left the lights on. You'll have to go back inside and see if you can sneak into your mother's lab. You grit your teeth. This lab isn't somewhere you should go. Mom forbade that when you were young, after you wandered down there as a child. It's the only stern order your mother has ever issued, but you can't just sit by while John faces danger, or at least poses danger to himself. The entrance to your mother's lab is a locked door leading to the basement, the inside of which you've never seen. That entrance is bound to be sealed and monitored, so that's out. There is another entrance, though, on the lawn, an entrance that your mother believes you don't know about. You look out the window towards the front lawn in the direction of said secret entrance, above which sits a grim-looking stone mausoleum. You decide to head there post-haste. But before you can do that, a meteor strikes the observatory.